gamble, stack a little bit.
Let's see how it does fare versus PRX because DRX
PRX on DRX on defense, PRX on attack. Clove on split. First time I'm seeing it at least.
Absolutely.
Outside of ranked, obviously.
That just adds to the excitement level to see if they can do it this time around.
There's a lot of one ways you can do on this map, I
go
guess.
ever higher as we do near playoffs and all that. So exciting
Saying
stuff
that though,
here.
most of them are Omen ones.
Jumping onto split, which was
Clove one's only
PRX's
towards
choice.
middle, really.
And then we will immediately go over to Haven, which was re-added into the pool.
PRX obviously want to start it off with a B bar, so we've got camera, early info, double kill trip.
So it does look to be a push towards B at this point.
Flash in, not finding much. There's the cage, a dash out from something, but Flashback able to collect the first kill from up in heaven. Pushing up into the poison orb is made now, going to be sent flying, landing right here on top of Forsaken, who is able to get away.
Smoke was nice, nade was nice.
Jing getting one apiece. Get back now into parity, but HP bar is falling a
Oh,
little bit low.
Forsaken is an absolute monster. 20 HP, 10 HP. I loved everything about DRX. Loved everything they did here, and they still managed to lose us.
That they do.
Because it was so nice. Double kill, trip on side. They managed to get one, 4v5. They smoke it off, they nade. Should probably be getting that other kill when they have finished planting. But yeah, Forsaken is...
He's able to get the flash, swings out here out of the smoke, and
man,
he's
they
able to line
doubled
up
in there.
3 kills, so big from him, and even able to save himself there right at the end and deny the kill. And yeah, PRX starting off with a big cheer from the audience as well after picking up that first round.
For the orb take here.
No way, Buzz stuck it.
To find one kill, but otherwise it's a massacre.
Stuck it. We got orb, we got kill, we got death.
Getting caught by the full flash there. Now it's just Foxy9 to see if he can try to deal any real damage here to the side of PRX. Showing off the gun.
It is cool. I do like those colors, but
Costs are a bit louder.
Doing his best plaid chat impersonation, saying buy the bundle.
Let me put it here. I'll give you that. 27. How about that?
Foxy9 coming up here in heaven and seeing maybe anyone is going to be lurking around that area of the map, but otherwise he's just going to slowly and surely try to die to the spike. PRX off to a roaring start here. Not really taking their time. This is what you would expect from them, pressing W towards that site.
Is he lounging again?
Foxy9 just hiding.
Yeah, I think the DRX just maybe not expecting that there was going to be that much presence in garage from them. They triple stack it to try to just go ahead and get the orb. Fast track a showstopper, but I think maybe they were expecting, you know, a lurk player, Mind Freak or Divide might poke their head around, but all of a sudden, there's just multiple players from PRX in their faces, only able to trade one back. So, in the end, not really going their way. Is nice collection of 2 there for Jing, despite getting dropped in the end, but still.
They should still be pretty happy with that on the eco, getting so much on the race.
His own showstopper.
Seems like they were.
Yeah, Buzz is halfway there.
Strategy there, right towards the end, but that's all good. Getting ready for this next play, which does look to be a mid-hit at this point in time. They're going to throw down a smoke and a paranoia on the way through, but something is going to be spotted.
Something really nearly dies twice to the trips. Yeah, pissed around and then the bonus, but this actually worked out well. They didn't break the trip though. They just dash backwards, didn't break it. It's hard for when this is vision blocked as well. It's normally hard to see this one. So they create a bit of pressure that they could be lurking up towards middle and just straight up go for the B here.
Foxy setting up another one, but as the dog dives forward, does spot him rotating in towards
yeah, they saw this guy back aside. Dude, they're just finding all of the trips.
He cannot try to face forward to get that kill, but Jing's still going to fall. Flashback, able to find it.
Double jawless, the Cypher really is the one.
Yeah, just throwing out a bunch of skyblinds there in their face as they were taking a lot of time in that corridor.
Mako's got into a sneaky position, but it seems like Devi has a suspicion about it until this very moment. Complete. Mako now just happy to make some noise, backpedaling, getting himself out of the safety. Very solid damage done here from the side of DRX, who look to try to shut down a bonus conversion in very clean fashion.
Yeah, not very close at all. All of them pretty much full health as here comes something.
Yeah, made his way across. Buzz, maybe not ready for it. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to be that ready for it as well.
Gets himself a second
just a little readjustment down.
No time remaining.
Okay, Forsaken's is going to be saving. And he's got to look over towards here and feel like this is pretty legit, man. Double armor. Double armor rebuy, that's it. Everyone's getting all the money.
He doesn't want to taint the 0. Makes sense. No, he's just going to back up here, save the gun. And he's up against 5 members. So essentially a flawless round here to the side of DRX, who will not let the bonus happen. And you see the replay here, Flashback up top. They get the vision on the one guy, and then eventually, they throw a bunch of blinds as they're not able to push through garage. And some lurks there from Mako to clean up the rest of the members. And that does put DRX on the board here. So now it looks like PRX considering a hit towards A. Although a bit of a split at this point. Spike over towards
I think they're trying to default find out where the Cypher is and avoid the Cypher. Cypher's already causing them a lot of trouble.
Double smoke off here on main. Mako playing into this one. Jing getting past that trailblazer and nearly getting clipped in the head.
No way, no bullets.
Past his ears. Now challenging here against Bane. Mako looking to run him down off the back of the paranoia.
Wait, that was nice though. The push forward with the backup, and Buzz was ready to get an extra trade on top of it.
Nice
Dude, I'm liking what I see from DRX.
Bane right there just waiting as he knows that there's potential for another guy to peek out and try to get that return kill. Doesn't allow it and picks up a second one with a crisp headshot.
And smoke for smoke here. Try to cut off main. Spike will be retreat, but they have to commit another one just to cut off ramp. One now going to be expiring. Something on the hunt, trying to see if he can spot anything out, but see DRX not really giving them any opportunities. Still holding 3 players over towards this site.
Something just kind of running in.
Yeah.
Ping's coming down.
Jumpy on site got info. Jumpy haven't got info.
To want to challenge him just yet, but here comes Devi as well.
30 seconds left.
Pushing up to the front of A.
4 people on site.
Mako, he's pinging this out. Suspects it. Trying to swing out from this smoke. Mind Freak able to find one, but now something dead. Devi finds himself an elimination, but still in a bad spot. Mako collects a 3rd. TP's back in here, but behind the screen. There's Mind Freak in an impossible position.
Look how well DRX have played some of these rounds. Even the pistol again was still nice.
With 5 HP, has to just backpedal away. And once again, it's going to be a player just holding onto a rifle as DRX tie things up at 2-2.
Yeah, not bad value there at the end for PRX, but obviously still a
Do you think it's worth the teams to practice play on Split right now when it's going to be removed in the map pool and playoffs anyway? Shouldn't the focus be on Abyss? You got to get to playoffs fast.
And make some noise.
You can't just have a plan to just have all of the other maps ready and then you just ban Abyss. Everyone's in the same spot.
Talking about some strategy there once again.
I don't know.
But,
I think there's like what? Depending on the region, there's like 3 to 4 days in between the split and playoffs. You could just spend like a day on Abyss, 2 days on Abyss.
It's just jiggling out of vent. Jing going to be spotted here by Bane. Just swiftly pull back off the angle. Double stack. You're in heaven.
Or just have someone working on it now that isn't part of the team, like a assistant coach or something.
In towards garage. 4 players nearby to this B site here from DRX. Really fast reply from them. And
Flash down to bottom middle.
Up in towards
no,
A,
it didn't hit anyone, so they get full info that no one's middle. Something looking for the cam. So with that, not seeing the cam, they're going to think that the Cypher's over towards A. And they might exec in.
He will not be allowed
without finding the trip. At the moment, the Cypher's doing a lot of work for DRX.
The Trailblazer spotted him.
Yeah, and they dashed in, not thinking that the trip is there because the camera wasn't there. But we're kind of just seeing this whole thing where DRX maybe have the better setups. It looks like if you paused it, DRX are kind of gonna win the rounds, and then the individuals from PRX just win Angels.
Nothing else to do.
Spike planted.
Just to go ahead and sit back. Sets up the trap wire to give himself some added protection. Now we've got some time.
Yeah, just hanging out, waiting for that spike to explode. Foxy's sitting back.
Let's do some housekeeping. Let's go through some stuff that we know that the chat is asking, because we know them so well.
Okay.
So to start, Mako is IGLing. You know that there's people who haven't caught that news yet. So with stacks out, Mako has been IGLing, is what we're told.
Dog and Nate to clear trips. Yeah, but you've also got a trip that's been in middle. Like, it's still relatively hard. Like, you got to go deep and find the trips fast, right? Which means you got to be, at least to find this trip, you got to be in this area. And then when they're smoking that often, you don't know if they're in the smoke. You can't really get them one fast.
And then
They're too busy already trying to find the camera to go forward and find the trip. This was more just down to DRX having a nice setup. The fact that the trip's getting killed so much. Yeah, give me this double kill. How's he getting double here?
At this point, you know, the Iron Chat moment. People are just saying it to,
that is,
you know, they're putting the question marks in just to try to bait you. The joke is past. It's no longer funny.
Yeah. Well, Jing gets in there. Very nice aggression onto that site. I mean, just essentially taps on a couple of heads. Not much that DRX was able to do to stop that. As something, once again, just swings out of the smoke. Doesn't get any damage done.
Oh, did he not notice? Oh, had to have noticed
yeah,
now.
they definitely saw each other.
They Forsaken.
It's just a random
face
floating
twice.
head. It's unrelated.
Jing at the beginning of this as well threw a nade deep over towards B, so confirm that they got B main control, or at least B main pressure. And then when they see this guy dueling in this smoke, there's pretty much
Here in Ven.
the clue that the Cypher's over towards. Do we three-pass and
walk?
walk?
Real quick. No
Oh man, this is gonna be mental.
Swing onto the corner. Divide take it down. Showstopper now drawing out flashback. Trying to res himself back through.
No way. Dude, something annihilated everyone.
Blink of an eye, we have a 2v3.
A lot to unpack there. I mean,
Yeah, we gotta look at the luck as well, and I like this. They make
kind of
footsteps over towards B, but you gotta look at Mind Freak just walking all the way over towards A.
Still able to pull out ahead here with the man advantage, and now Mind Freak.
I like the push from DRX, but I mean that was just something being a beast.
This is gonna be the shift back over, but Foxy looked like he was suspicious of it, but
so Mind Freak just took his hand off the keyboard there as well as the swing happened.
Over onto the rafter. As Bane has his work cut out for him.
Spike planted.
Slow creep forward. The angle wide enough to spot Mind Freak. No, he does not. Dog in from behind. Slows him up. Tries to send a pop flash, but Forsaken just swings around. Finds that kill. Now 4-2.
Yeah, it really comes down to that big clash in mid. Just the timing. They wanted to push
Yeah,
out.
and give me this replay of something.
Get some information. Meanwhile, PRX are in rotation, and you know something catches Flashback trying to run away, and he just kind of lines them up. Meanwhile, Jing is essentially just distracting for the rest of his team.
They want to give us the first.
You know, and Forsaken and something getting one.
Right, with that forced them down to eco. We got 3 stingers, 1 judge. Where's the judge? And Buzz has an ult as well if they want.
Get that big pick, and it's a 3v1, and they get the round. So PRX already showing that here on split, they're looking quite comfortable.
Push up now in towards Mail. Bane, take it down. Draw onto the weapon, and something is just collecting too. Judge here from Buzz. We'll be able to find 2 kills in response.
Oh, he pops ult.
Out. Something right here in front. Tries to get away from it, but cannot. Spike now stranded here in mid. Buzz not going to be ready for this angle.
Oh my god, he nearly flicked it to him.
Foxy 9 with the stinger in hand.
Man, Buzz, he just has these moments where he's like, no, I'm not going to let this round just go by the wayside.
Okay. Well, 5 HP, surely. Flashback, setting up a smoke with Mind Freak already well ahead of this one. Is basically going on the hunt here. Will go ahead and get off the trail. Swing back around from Foxy 9. Can recover a weapon. Doesn't have the cam on him, though. Try to set up for the retake. But a Vandal in hand.
30 seconds left.
With a headshot.
Okay, with the plan now as well.
Swift.
What close smoke?
Planted.
I'm gonna be dropped.
Got it now. Oh, the drop down. Good note at each other. He's gonna ride it back up. Oh, but he's not ready for the
I like the idea to go back up there, but
closing it out, keeping PRX well and truly in the
it
lead.
does just feel like the individuals right now from PRX are just giving them everything, like double entry.
A lot to ask, but it's all about something to begin this one. I mean, unbelievable.
Man,
and then,
yeah, we didn't get to see that one.
not to be outdone. Meanwhile,
yeah,
Buzz
back-to-back
was
3K.
trading with the judge and got the showstopper kill onto something eventually, just to make this round interesting. But it still went the way of PRX, and that's gonna get this timeout out of DRX.
Yeah, I mean, Split, a very in the past at this point, but very much their former stomping ground. People talk about Icebox, Haven, but Split was where they had I believe their longest win streak, 25 maps played of Split or something to that effect without ever dropping it. But
Jules, hello. How are we doing?
Roster's different. Right now, Jeremy wants to try to turn around the rest of this half. Grant, we have seen plenty of teams come out and just really excel on the attacking side, but you have this Cypher in play for your squad. Expect to have a bit more of a stable defense.
Yeah, it does feel like for the most part they have been avoiding Foxy9 on the map. It feels like he's oftentimes left alone as they push sites where he is not. And so he's going to set up the tripwire all the way over on B and then
Okay, what did DRX actually change up? They go for
many
a similar
pushes
setup where
on
they have the trip over
A. There's
towards
been
B and
a
then
bit more
Cypher
B
here as
and
well.
mid-focus from the side of
I do think they
PRX here
could
on the attack,
maybe
but
just
this
do
time
this
around,
setup all the time.
maybe looking to pressure through A.
I've been
Again,
enjoying how
more
DRX are
utility in
playing.
their
They're
face.
trying to make sure that the Sky's using so much util early on, or the duelists just commit through the smokes. Right, they've made this a choke point early. They've made like this a choke point early. On this one as well, we use the one way over towards middle.
Smoke going to be coming up.
Like they're really trying to make sure they get
Pull back away from
all of the
angle.
info,
Trailblazer
get the
in
Sky
meantime,
Dog, Sky
shooting
Flash
up
out of the
towards ramp,
melee.
checking with the
And they've
heaven.
kind of done that, right? We're
Foxy's
at
taking some pot shots, trying to see
115. We've got one flash
timing hit.
left. The dog's already been used.
Yeah, it seems like PRX just going to start working their way over towards this B site once more.
Yeah, I mean, just full rotation over. Maybe some pressure through mid, too. You see Devi trying to poke his head in, see what he can see.
Toxins going up.
Ooh, hello.
Seekers, but he was closer towards
Mongo,
middle,
Paranoia at
and
the
only
ready,
one went
tailwind
towards
for
middle and
Devi.
double went over
Already
towards
finding
here, and they
Buzz.
haven't
And
heard
they're
the
taking
guy
down
on
TP in
rafters.
from Mind Freak. Mako.
I don't know what the comms were like, but Bane was next to
Oh my
him.
god, he's midair drifting. Finding the kill. Foxy catching one, trying to re-challenge, but the double face getting ready to come through, and he can't even
Well.
find the first one. 3 players left standing. Ob still in hand.
Oh,
PRX now
man.
6-2, and that is just disgusting from something.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
been
you know,
insane
Bane, he's
so
back
far.
there. He's making
Even
noise
like looking
running
at this,
around, something
if
just
I'm actually the
finds
coach
the
of
angle,
DRX
hops
right
into the air,
now,
and you can-
I'm not
you can tell
even
he's feeling it today.
like I'm
I
not
mean,
even mad about everything
just
that's going on because
unbelievable
they are
stuff
just getting a little
from
bit aim
something. As
diffed.
we're gonna
Maybe
take a
I
look,
would say that
once again,
obviously
Devi
that
actually gets
they
his
should be
first kill
hearing
on a
this.
Buzz in mid, and then, yeah, just picks up
They
the
should be
Phantom
hearing this
and able to
Yeah.
float
Omen
through.
ult.
I mean,
But other than that,
it's
like
a
the
Phantom.
Seekers over
You're
towards
basically
Heaven,
just
instant
barrel
reaction,
stuffing.
4-person rotate with 2 of
The
them going
shots are
straight
gonna
towards
connect,
B.
so
Like,
they
they
are
played it
not.
fine.
Comes away with that one now.
They are just getting
In towards
outdueled
mid with the op in
heavy.
hand. Buzz
And
once
again,
again with
that-
that judge is just going to get
That
spammed out.
that Omen ult was mental.
Yeah, I mean, Buzz has been playing mid a lot, and he has had the judge. He did have that one big round where he picked up 3 kills. They still lost it, but they kind of know that, you know, with that forward smoke, perhaps one of these rounds, Buzz will try to play a bit more forward, and they just spam it through.
Oh, and, yep. Catching a glimpse before the smoke does bloom. Mind Freak. Caught up with one. TP forward. Flashback. Hearing that and noting it. In the air alongside the box. The Bane to try to offer up some covering fire, but cannot. Stinger collecting one. Gets the dink on the
not
jink
the
to put
gun
him
for
down to
anything
6,
more
but
than 1 or maybe
Foxy
2.
again asked to pull off the impossible. Forsaken has the op now, staring in towards Alley.
Yeah, and Foxy, he's going to go up here. He might meet Mind Freak.
And a headshot, but at that range, it's not that much damage in the scheme of things. Paint Shell and Paranoia going to be sent his way. So they're just going to go storming downstairs. The drop down. The jiggle peek. The shot. 7-2. PRX.
Yeah, these
Back
rounds.
and forth to start, but this is now very one-sided.
Yeah, these rounds are getting kind of stompy at this point. I mean,
Clove
PRX
Valley.
are just rolling over them.
See, again, the overall
And-
plan is so fine.
I mean, what are you
I
gonna
think
do
it
about
doesn't
this?
matter
It's
what
just
agent
like,
they're on
yeah,
right
well,
now,
that's where
'cause
Buzz
it's
has been,
just-
and I'm just gonna spam it.
It's just
Buzz was there.
Aim diff every single round.
That's what happens, and then they immediately push on B. There's not a lot of firepower here for DRX, and it's just textbook from them. Well, from the PRX textbook, I should say. They have their own book that they refer to, a little bit different from everyone else. And now they are running through the garage.
Cage set up. Foxy just trying to
Okay, they got a kill trip on site here though.
repositioned here on the site.
And a kill trip on site here. Mindfreak goes for the double TP back at site, and is it another round where they really just... Yeah, it is, dude. There's not much you can do when this happens, other than hope for the players to start winning more duels. Like, maybe they can organize some of their swings a little better, but...
Young upstart, but there's still even a showstopper on the opposite side. The swing onto the angle, the
just
ready,
straight up,
waiting.
It's just straight up player diff.
8-2.
It really is.
The noises I'm hearing for the crowd as well, it almost feels like a boxing match where one guy
Give me another replay of a free K.
And everybody's like, oh! Like, some of these shots that they're hitting are kind of insane. Flashback does make it pretty interesting, but eventually he gets taken down.
Yeah, he needs to keep dueling them with Foxy
really
there. It's like the main thing.
For PRX to keep the streak going. And yeah, some nice words for the team as well. And he is on top right now with 10 kills.
Guy diff? Yeah, this is a guy diff right now.
8 already. And it's very fast paced. I mean, they're not wasting much time with these pushes either.
4 Sheriffs and a Vandal. Nero carried over here from Flashback, and again, mid-presence on this push from DRX, but nothing spotted. Just Foxy alone here at the site as he's trying to work his way in a little bit deeper.
Right, damage. Let's keep an eye on Flashback. Hero gun. We got no sense to actually work out this. Oh, dude, he has a chance to get 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, invested. Now what do? They got to run away, but then you're just running into the Cypher. Wait, what a round so far. Wait, what a round, man. What a round, bro. The first 2 kills are really nice, especially the second. Yeah, insta push down, they leave the gun to just flank behind, and I mean, he hits some shots.
Them in their tracks. That's the best way to do it. Just ace to the face. And Flashback lines up 3, gets the res. They're trying to hide, they're like trying to play the corners, but that just gives an opportunity for Flashback to peek them one at a time. And you can see it's like, oh, I had to carry the weight of that round on my back.
Guy diff? Yeah, I mean, he's going to do that. He's going to do that again and again. They need someone else to do that.
And, you know, we were curious about how he was going to look, but if it wasn't evident already from that first series, he has not been to beat. Buzz, however,
this is funny. They kind of do what PRX were doing on this map before, where they like to smoke this off or wall this off and then try and collapse towards A heaven. Problem is, trying to do something that PRX used to do a lot to you. Ooh.
They're over at A, being able to win that one out, but Forsaken now opens up B site for the taking.
Now maybe there's the Seekers utilized. And he's going to line it up. He has the knives, and ooh, not able to get the kill, but we know something. Again. He's looking for it.
Stunned up does not matter. Shorty claims that all the same is going to be 9-3.5.
Well, there you go.
It's, I mean,
doesn't feel like
double duelist. Double duelist, you're expecting to win the attack half,
you know,
but
not only is it, you know, DRX, of course, the OG Korean team, but also PRX have just built up such a global fan base.
Dude, Mindfreak's only died 4 times.
Nice to see the fairly split representation here in the audience. It's both teams neck and neck as far as pistols are concerned, but PRX were able to get the opener. DRX
Chat, stop falling for bait.
This one here.
So let's see what this attacker side looks like for the side of DRX. Setting up in sewers. looking to pressure towards A and towards mid. A lot mid.
Something off to a roaring start. Jing as well getting involved. Everybody.
No,
taking a
you
piece
still
of the
use
fight.
full person
Mindfreak
swing to
fights
something
too, and-
taking first
Well, you blink,
contact.
you missed it. Payne's the last one
Yeah,
standing.
double
Divine
pistol.
instantly cleans it up.
It was
Had
a good
perfect
summary
read on
of
that
just
lurk.
how the rounds have been
And
going,
that is
though,
not
to
going
be honest
the
with you.
DRX getting themselves a pistol round win.
I will say,
PRX
as
will
much
get
as
double digits
PRX
instead.
are aim diffing them, a lot of the duels,
Yeah,
especially
I mean,
when
both
we
teams
look
are
at some of the
ready
B
for
side
a
duels,
mid
like there's a
showdown.
lot of swings together. Like they're on the same
And
page all the time.
Something starts it off. Very crisp. Gets a little bit caught off guard by the rest of the members, but then there's just so many people there. That Mindfreak comes in, Jing's there, and eventually the one tap from Devi. Headshot too. Very happy, and understandably so. That might have just locked in this map here for PRX.
Certainly feels like it. No force
Oh, it
spike
definitely
from
feels like it.
DRX.
It's too
the
too many
shorty
to give this
Nearly
team.
purchase here for
Too
them.
many rounds.
Mindfreak up over the top. Spray into the smoke, and already Bane going to be taken
Ooh,
down. Now
yeah,
the
I'm
drop
gonna
down
flash this
paranoid
team.
invested. Buzz finds one
Oh,
with that
no,
shorty
man.
swap over onto the ghost. And Flashback will find an extra kill. Back drawn out. Divine just slashes him across the face. Oh,
What?
giving him some
Oh
scars.
man,
He
there was
gets
a
the
lot of
sheriff
awkward
out to
moments
finish
in
off
that round.
Mako. 3-piece for Devi and 11 for PRX.
Flashback did really good to get two.
It's just insane.
PRX,
And then he just
baby.
looks to his left and
that's
there's just a
pretty
guy
much all you
jumping
can
on
say.
him.
Well, let's take another look. First off, you know, they spot them. A lot of spam through the smoke, some low health bars, and then Devi, the one. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go get him. The
Unbelievable.
epitome of W gaming. You don't need a gun to do that.
Well, Devi been absolutely incredible in the series that we've
Okay,
seen so far. It's
Bonus
stage two.
round. Where's the raise, man? Bucky?
Something trying to hold things down here at a ramp. Clear it on that Trailblazer. Foxy slopping in the cage. He's going to be jumping over the top, though. Knows that he's not pushing forward.
On Fox, yeah, I think probably better to back off a little bit there. A couple of members of PRX.
Yeah, this is gonna be nice as well,
Nearby.
right? The timing of the flash.
Cover going out, some smoke sear.
When do they
but
flash this? Because they can definitely
angle.
stack.
spot
Okay, with the
through.
contact over towards B, they stack 3B and the rotate's coming in.
Freak just holding
Rotate
on to
has
the
one
Sheriff
flash
to
for them.
deal with this.
Dissipates.
Saying
Illinois
that.
connecting onto
Saying
Divine.
that, they went to
Flash
check
here. On
heaven
towards
infos.
Mindfreak,
The
but
flash
that
goes there.
dissipates
Lovely shot,
as
man.
well, and
Here's
now
the Bucky,
finds
two.
a shot. Jing with the Bucky, able to find one.
Whoa!
Mindfreak comes up with the third.
Mindfreak got 3.
And with the
Hey,
Taken swooping in.
Why is it literally these
It
Paper
is
X
another
rounds are just
bonus
taking
conversion.
tons of 3Ks?
And now, map point for PRX, who just
Like
continue
these
to
three
speedrun
have
their
so
map
many
play.
3Ks between them.
And
Unreal.
Mindfreak up on top has only died 5 times. Just
This must have been so
lurking
clean.
everywhere on this map and lurking in the corner this time around. Doesn't miss a beat. Just 3, one by one by one.
So
the
im-
headshots
That's
rain
so
down
impressive, man.
from Mindfreak, and you know he's hyped about that. Him and something have been hyping each other,
Right.
up this entire time.
9 chances.
And what are you going to do? I mean, when the Sheriff is just beating out rifles and you can't attack any site, it seems.
Let me say this. As Chobra walks past me and gives a right smile. I predicted DRX. I didn't know that they got Alex some help coming into this one.
Yeah, not fair. Not fair.
Might have changed my my expectations. But either way, split clearly. PRX
Oh,
snapped
no.
something. Ready for the lurk. Mako at
Still
the
though,
same time.
Mako
Just managed to
double
find
entry
two.
towards A heaven.
TP across map, though. Now Mindfreak here entrenched on the site.
Not again.
Swings out, finds the first, finds the second. As he
Oh,
continues, but Buzz
I thought he was
will
going to
shut
do it.
down.
The crosshair was
20
actually on his
HP for him.
head.
Jing.
Makes it doable though,
Last
20
one standing
HP
here
on
for
Buzz.
PRX to try to close at the map right here, right now. Paint shell still in hand.
Yeah, and the comms can come in.
Bob's into the
Nade?
back, Buzz.
Oh my
Oh,
guy.
never mind. Shorts it.
Well, this will do it.
Flying through, and Buzz cannot get away. Now Flashback at risk. but
Alright,
still
they're still alive.
does manage to find
They're
that
still
kill.
alive. 8 chances
DRX
to close it out for Paper
Holding on
X.
by a thread.
Yeah, I mean, if not for Flashback, like, obviously, multiple members making stuff happen there. We didn't get to see Mako with the 2 Guardian kills to start it off. Probably going to see that here. That's the one headshot, and then just waits. And, he just
Oh,
holds
right
the
away.
angle. angle and flash doesn't matter. And then eventually Flashback to clutch it here. Also had an ace earlier. And just trying to hype up the squad. I mean, it's rough. It's
Divide takes the hit. We've got Razor on attack, and looks like they want to go aggro. And at the moment, PRX are playing retake over towards A. So looks like a good call for DRX.
Very disconnected position here, though, from Forsaken. Phantom in hand, just jiggle peeking, spots out multiple players. Rotations can now begin here from PRX. It's a slow take from DRX, so sight not theirs, plant now coming through, and this does just give more time for PRX to get into a position for potential flood retake. Oh, and as the jiggle peek comes through,
well, we got the info.
Taking down Buzz now on the hunt, plays that anti-flash quite nicely. Rocket gets sent out. That's going to be Forsaken taken down, but Boxy9 also caught up.
If Jin gets a kill, he gets his ult.
With the op in play,
still has
nade.
nade.
Be a little bit difficult. Something good. Just go ahead and retrieve the weapon from Mind Freak, I suppose.
Spike planted.
Catching a glimpse, Buzz tagged him a bit.
Combo with the molly.
Be coming through. Paint shot locked in the back as well as no chain.
He ate the
Doesn't
flash.
taken down by Bane, but now he's traded out.
No way something wins that duel.
Enemy remaining.
Finds one.
Oh
There's the
my
finisher.
goodness.
The shorty
Chat,
all
something
guns
is
to put
dashed
him
out
down.
onto the site and
PRX
just won a
not
duel,
allowing
and
for
it
any
couldn't
kind
have been
of
pretty,
comeback to
man,
get
for
started here
Flashback.
DRX. They
Okay,
closed
I mean, they
things out
annihilated him. It was
very
a guy
dominantly
diff.
here on Split.
So many angels won.
That was a stomp. I mean, yeah.